Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Monday, March 14, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Washington Wizards vs Golden State Warriors. The Washington Wizards and the Golden State Warriors collide at the Chase Center on Monday night. Our first pick is Golden State Warriors, minus 12.5 points. And here is why. The Wizards missed an opportunity to gain ground towards the play-in tournament with a 127-118 loss to the Portland Trail Blazers on Saturday night. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope scored 26 points and Kyle Kuzma added 22 for the Wizards, who pulled their leading scorers with 2:49 remaining and the game out of reach. That came a day after a 122-109 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Washington is now 3-7 in its last 10 games and a full 3 games out of the play-in spot in the Eastern Conference. Klay Thompson erupted for a season-high 38 points in an impressive high-flying 122-109 win over the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday. Thompson shot 15 for 24 with 8 three-pointers, had his second 30-point performance since returning January 9 from a 2.5-year absence following knee and Achilles surgeries. Golden State is now 4-6 in its last 10 games but has won 3 straight. Klay Thompson turned back the clock on the Milwaukee Bucks with a season-high 38-point performance. Unlike the Bucks, the Wizards aren't even a middle-of-the-road defensive team at the moment. Opponents are averaging 51.5% shooting against them in their last 3 outings. They've struggled at defending the perimeter and they're barely forcing any turnovers. Oh, and they are getting absolutely crushed on the boards. That tendency to feed opponents second-chance shot opportunities is a dangerous one when the defensive ability is lagging behind like it is in Washington. It would help if they could offset some of those struggles with a high-power defensive effort, but that isn't the makeup of this team, especially when they're on the road. The Warriors are still on top of the league in defensive efficiency, and they can knock down shots in their sleep on any given night. Throw in the fact that Steph Curry is coming off of an 8-point scoring performance, and things are sure to get bad for the Wizards. Our second pick is under 225.5 points, and here is why. The Washington Wizards have been in a slump as they've lost 6 of their last 8 games overall, and they will be hoping to arrest a 3-game slide after getting stopped by the Trail Blazers in a 127-118 road loss on Saturday. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope led the team with 26 points and 5 assists, Kyle Kuzma added 22 points, while Corey Kispert chipped in with 15 points on 6 of 9 shooting. As a team, the Wizards shot 47% from the field and 14 of 34 from the 3-point line as they failed to match the Trail Blazers to start the game and allowed 38 points in the first quarter to trail by double digits in the first half, and they weren't able to get back within single digits until late in the fourth quarter. Portland Trail Blazers vs Atlanta Hawks. The Portland Trail Blazers and Atlanta Hawks meet Monday in NBA action at the State Farm Arena. The Portland Trail Blazers need a win after losing 6 of their last 7 games. The Atlanta Hawks look for a win after winning 5 of their last 8 games. Our first pick is Atlanta, minus 13. And here is why. It is hard to gauge the upside of this Portland team at the moment as they are entering Monday's action a shell of the team that began the season. With key injuries to star players such as Damian Lillard, Jusuf Nurkic and Eric Bledsoe, Portland is very much undermanned at the moment. This in part has contributed to a dismal 9-22 road record so far this season. They are trending in the wrong direction of late, going 0-4 in their last 4 road games, while conceding an alarming 125.5 points per game. They need to shore up the defensive end in the short term as they currently lack the offensive firepower to keep pace. After an electric run to the Eastern Conference Finals a season ago, Atlanta has taken a decisive step backward this year. The Hawks have been inconsistent throughout their 2021-22 campaign with a series of uneven results. Although they are currently in position for the play-in games, they will want to put together a much better stretch of play as the season enters a pivotal point. One encouraging sign has been their better play at home of late, going 5-0 over their last 5 home games while averaging 125 points per game. They will hope to keep the offensive momentum going at home against a struggling Portland defense. Atlanta will not have any issues coming away with a win in this one for a multitude of reasons. To start, Portland is traveling across the country and their struggles on the road leave quite a bit to be desired, despite them winning the first matchup of the season. The Blazers are battling more injuries than anyone else coming into this one and are on their end of the bench as being key contributors to any success they might find. They strictly don't have the depth of talent to match an Atlanta team that is completely injury-free. The Hawks' offense is elite, which Portland won't be able to match as Atlanta coasts to a home win. Additionally, according to covers.com, the Blazers are 0-4 at TS in their last 4 road games and 1-6 at TS in their last 7 games overall. Our second pick is over 233.5 points. And here is why. The Portland Trail Blazers are averaging 106.9 points on 44.2% shooting and allowing 113.4 points on 47.5% shooting. Anthony Simons is averaging 17.3 points and 2.6 rebounds, while Josh Hart is averaging 14.5 points and 4 assists. Brandon Williams is the third double-digit scorer, and Justice Winslow is grabbing 6.6 rebounds. The Portland Trail Blazers are shooting 35% from beyond the arc and 76.3% from the free throw line. Toronto Raptors vs Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers play host to the Toronto Raptors at the Crypto.com Arena on Monday night. Our first pick is the Raptors to win. And here is why. The Raptors have picked up their form in the last few weeks. They have won their last 3 games to quickly bounce back from a 3-game losing streak. They are now 37-30 for the season after beating the Denver Nuggets 127-115 in their previous game. The Lakers were simply no match for the Suns as they were demolished 140-111 in their previous game to fall to 29-38 for the season. The Lakers are reeling this season and have pretty much lost hope of securing a spot in the postseason. The Raptors showed they can play very well with Fred VanVleet on the sidelines in a big win over the Nuggets on the road, and I believe they can beat the Lakers as well. Toronto is in better form at the moment and is motivated to enter the postseason in the playoffs rather than the play-in. I think they are good enough to finish among the top 6 teams in the East, which I cannot say about the Lakers, who are out of the top 8 in the West and will end the season that way. The Raptors have so many players who can hurt you, while the Lakers are exclusively relying on LeBron James, who is one of the best players we ever saw, but he can't do miracles. Our second pick is under 226. And here is why. The Toronto Raptors have been in decent shape as they've won 5 of their last 8 games overall, and they will be eager to build on their current 3-game win streak after blowing past the Nuggets in a 127-115 road win on Saturday. Pascal Siakam led the team with 33 points and 7 assists, Scotty Barnes added 25 points with 8 rebounds and 10 assists, while Chris Boucher chipped in with 21 points, 13 rebounds and 4 blocks off the bench. As a team, the Raptors shot 47% from the field and 12 of 31 from the 3-point line as they looked to be in trouble after falling behind by 8 points early in the 4th quarter before they turned the game on its head with a pivotal 21-5 run to rally past the Nuggets and escape with the impressive victory. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.